G'day everyone, I'm Dave. Thank you for joining me. Now, today I will be continuing talking about the new browser. This is amazing, the AI browser. We'll have a look at that again in just a second. I featured it in my last video. I got early access to the Perplexity browser. Very cool stuff. Lots of people ask me to show again some sort of stuff that it does, so we'll run over that. But I also really want to show you the whole world now is talking about trying to get found by LLMs. I mean, I've got the solution. You own the conversation. That's what I've been talking about for the last year. That's why I built the model. So now we're going to do a deep dive because it's getting very serious. Large, huge companies are now starting to go, how does this all work? They should have watched my videos, but anyway, that's another story. So first thing we'll do is we'll go down and we'll have a look at the new browser. So I'll shoot down here now and we'll go into, hello, Comet browser.
Hello, ready when you are.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Excellent. Okay, I filmed a video last week on a few things, but I want to ask a question. So I'm in Thailand and I want to buy an inflatable boat. Where do I go?
You can check out Inflate Your Fun in Cha Am or Cholamark Boat in Phuket. Both are good options for inflatable boats in Thailand.
Okay, could you take me to the Inflate Your Fun website?
I've got that open for you. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
No, that's very good. And they've got an AI assistant. So you can't enter data into the fields, can you? I've got to use the type entry point. Is that correct?
That's right. You'll need to type any information into the website yourself. Let me know if you need any help.
Okay, watch this. So the difference is, as I explained in the last video, that really is just an AI assistant. So unlike, even though it has some powers, like it brought the website up that I asked for, which is really cool, and it gave me a recommendation, which this is what it's all about now. When you have been recommended by your LLM to do something, you are 300% more likely to do it. And videos later on in this little show will show you what I'm talking about as well. But anyway, so unlike, say, the OpenAI assistant that can start to print out lists and you can say, hey, create me a prompt or do whatever, the assistant in the Comet browser is literally that, just an assistant. Now, it will be integrated. You can just tell by the way that there's no latency and it works so well. And it just has been set up not to do that. But down here, you can ask the LLM to perform for you, right? So I'm going to say, I would like to find out about inflatable boats. Can you ask the AI assistant on the website that question? I want to look at some boat images and want some further info. It is going to be a lot easier when you can just say it, but anyway, we'll see what happens here. See what it does. Okay, so we can see on the screen there, it's confirming what it would like me to do. I'll show you some boat images. There we go. It's found the, sorry, I've got a bit of a bug. It's found the screen, and let's have a look what it's doing now. Now, again, hands-free, I'm not doing any of this. This is the great automation of the world. With the AI browser, it is going to change everything. It is really going to change the way people get their information, and being recommended by an LLM is going to be massive. It is totally different from just searching for something yourself. Okay, here we go. We've got up to here. Has it actually gone in and asked the assistant? What's it doing now? Current page, invite the questions, summarize the display. I can see the AI chat assistant is already in the conversation. Response about inflatable boats. Tell me about your inflatable boats. Hands free, folks. Okay, so we've got the AI assistant. So the best way for the AI to find out questions on your behalf, if your site has an AI assistant, it can actually use that to gather the information that it wants to use. I showed that in the last video with the carpet shop, his boat shop. The reason I'm showing these are the ones I've set up that I've got AI assistants, so obviously you can see that they work. There we go, that's the information. There's some information about boats. The AI assistant answered the question and it took me straight to the page and the link with all the information that I need. Hands-free, I got it, and that's what it's done, okay? So what we'll do now is, let's go back to the AI assistant and I'll ask the same question. Okay, can you explain to me what's on the view at the moment about the boats?
The page you're on is about inflatable boats available in Thailand. They offer a variety of models for different activities like recreational use, fishing, sports, and professional purposes. The boats are praised for being durable, portable, and easy to store. They're designed with safety features. Okay, all right, we get the drift. You're telling me that they're good and you recommend them, is that right? Yes, they highlight that their boats are durable, portable, and suited for various activities, both recreational and professional.
Excellent. Okay, now I'll get you. Can you now do me a favour? And I want to find out about water bikes in Thailand. Where would I go for that?
You can find water bikes in Thailand at places like adventure sports centers or specialized water bike operators. There are brands like Manta 5 and Schiller offering hydrofoil water bikes, which replicate cycling.
How about inflatable water bikes?
Inflatable water bikes are also available in Thailand. They combine the portability of inflatables with the fun of cycling on water.
And where would you recommend I buy one of these inflatable water bikes?
You can check with local water sports stores in Thailand, like Inflate Your Fun, which offers a variety of inflatable watercraft.
Okay, can you take me to a page about water bikes, please?
Done.
Okay, excellent. Well, I'm going to end it there for a minute because there's a few other things we've got to go on with, but thank you, Comet browser, for being so good. I'll shut you down now.
You're welcome. Speak to you later.
Okay, up to here now. Now, that seems like a bit of a party trick to a point until you realise how serious it actually is, all right? Now with browsers, imagine this. There's a new breed of people that we need in the world. They're called clickers. No one understands what I'm talking about, do you? Okay. Imagine a world where now we have a browser that is fully controlled. Now, at the moment, you saw me having to type something in. That is a bit cumbersome. You don't need to do that with OpenAI because they're on their system, it's not a browser. The browser is running in the cloud, so they have a lot more control. When you've got a browser downloaded on your machine and you are using it the same as Google Chrome or anything else, you unleash an immense amount of things that you can do. Start to think along these lines, okay? Now, the other thing that's interesting is, I'm not going to show the operation here, but there's certain operations that I've done where I need to log into secure servers, I need to be able to analyze huge amounts of data very quickly, and the only way to do that in the past was really go to each page, download the information, then upload the information to the LLM, then get the report, then whatever. Not anymore. You literally just sit on the browser and you just say, okay, I want you to go here, here, and here. Now, the new job for the person is the clicker. Because obviously browsers are made that you can't just go, yes, I want to send out 20 million emails. Start clicking the send button, please. Or, I want you to hack into a particular site and keep trying this password until you get in. It won't let you do that. So every step along the way where you need to confirm something, you need to log into a secure server or there's a password that's required, you actually as the human need to click. That is more like a safety mechanism than anything else. You are going to be able to run some automations for less secure things, but imagine it this way. So now you have got a human sitting at the desk wanting to do that task. The human no longer has to do that task. And this is where I get into my productivity argument. It's all about productivity, right? Let's say I had one person and that one person could sit at there at their computer and they could do a task. They could analyze a document and come out with the results that we want. And that might take them 10 minutes, right? Not anymore. What you do is you have one screen and then you set a task for the AI assistant or the AI agent, and then it gets to the point where it needs someone to click the button to actually go to the next step. Then it does all the work. So instead of being, say, 10 or 15 minutes work, it's like 1 minute's work, right? So let's just keep it simple. 10 minutes work, 1 minute to do. So that one person all of a sudden can sit there and click, and they've done 10 times the work just by using the automation. So that's step one. That's a productivity increase. How about you have 10 laptops? The office of the future is just going to be screens. It's going to be screens with AI agents doing tasks, with someone walking past, checking, like in the old nuclear power station days, oh, I need to press that button, right? So someone can just sit there and go, click, 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 to keep the action happening. Who said AI was going to displace jobs? You can be a clicker. That's where it's getting to. All right, so I will do more on the Comet browser. It is a very, very powerful tool, but the point I'm trying to make is the way we interact with machines is completely different, which now has got everyone in a huff about, I'm losing business, I'm not getting Google traffic, I'm not doing that, I'm not doing this. So when I started my project was done for the reason of having a good practical solution using AI, using the intelligence of AI, and I created a whole raft of community sites. So I want to talk about them now, because now. So they will actually show you how this works, right? So let's go and have a look at what the sites actually do. So with a phone, and we're just going to scan a QR code. So there's a QR code. There's me scanning the QR code. There's me going to the page. There's me hitting the button. And I've gone to the hotel, the golf club, or wherever the case may be. I've scanned the QR code and I've got my AI assistant in my pocket. That is the product. That, no matter else if it goes any further forward, that is the product, right? The AI assistant fully trained on golf courses in Thailand. Or an AI assistant that's fully trained on, let's pick out, oh, what we'll do Sutherland Sally.